In this tutorial, Snowden demonstrates a tight double braid technique through the back with a single braid and a fine veil through the front. Aditya has medium density and fine wavy texture. She has a depth of a level 6 with lighter ends depth of a level 8 and a cool skin tone.
My name is Snowden Hill, and I'm Global Ambassador for Fudge and Creative Director for Dock and Dry. Blow Dry Bars. This is my lovely model, Aditya. I'm going to create a very cool halo using a series of braids and a braided extension, and then finally dressing it out. It's very simple, but if you get it right, it looks super whimsical and soft and twiggy-like. So, first of all, to start on Aditya's hair, I'm going to section out the top, which is going to be our halo effect. So I'm going to just roughly go around and section out what I feel is going to be a perfect halo. All the underneath hair, I'm going to braid flat to the head and pin it flat to the head, so it literally it disappears. We get rid of the bulk, and over the top we will fall the halo, and then I'm going to have the braided halo hairpiece extension just come around like a band, like a headband. So then we have a really cool, whimsical look for the night.
Snowden sections around the parietal ridge in a horseshoe section, then clips out of the way. He will resection the top later. Snowden begins on the right-hand side. He takes a vertical section, which he splits into 3. He proceeds to create a French braid just below the parietal ridge. See Session Catwalk Callum Warrington Fishtail French Plait for a detailed tutorial on French braiding. Please note, the hair is passed over the centre and not under the central strand in order to reduce the volume rather than creating a raised ridge, as in a reverse French braid. This is an essential session technique often used on shows to reduce bulk or eliminate length. Snowden continues with the braid following the contours of the head, working to a central point in the back. Once completed, Snowden then continues with an off-scout 3-strand braiding technique. Snowden secures with a small band. Snowden repeats the same process on the second side. Snowden next crosses the braid in the back. He then places the braid under the initial braid on the left-hand side and secures with U-pins. Please note, once Snowden reaches the front hairline, he doubles back and secures the ends under the braid. Snowden then repeats the same process on the second side. Snowden then brings down the top section. He creates a triangular section from the crown to the recession on both sides. Snowdon assesses the amount of hair left in the triangular section, which creates his veil. This will be dependent on hair quality and quantity. Once checked, Snowdon then sections away the front. Snowdon divides the crown section down the centre back. Starting on the right-hand side, he creates another French braid, dragging the hair down to create the braid on the lower portion of the section. Snowdon works with this process to the round of the head. He continues to plait off the scalp. Snowdon secures with a band. Snowdon repeats the same process on the second side. Snowdon then crosses the two strands and places them under the on-scalp braid, doubles back and secures with U-pins. Snowdon blow dries the triangular area for a smooth cuticle and flat root, and to evenly spread the hair for the veil. Snowdon uses a dry powder on the root area to give the hair surface a matte finish. Snowdon evenly spreads the hair, then places an extension braid as a headband over the veil and secures in the back with U-pins. Once secured, he lifts the headband and refines the veil to ensure even distribution.
So this is my completed look of my sort of whimsical, sort of Twiggy-esque braided halo on my lovely model Edita. Every hairdresser should learn how to do a basic braid. We use it quite a lot in the shows, purely, sometimes even just to get rid of hair so it's flat. Someone has extremely thick hair, we normally braid out the bottom half and then let the top fall over, so she has half the amount. And some designers want it like really kind of sort of grungy and sort of flat, and if a girl's got masses of hair, it's just not going to work. So we quite often braid it out. Hair, I've used that technique and kind of, without covering it at the back, I've left it so that you can kind of see the beauty of it as well, of something so sort of simple as a braid, which you make to work to your advantage, and having a bit of fun with it. Obviously, this is something that is better shot in a photograph, or even a designer on a runway. They pretty much like some of these stuff, like Alexander Wang. He likes pretty sort of edgy stuff like this on his models running down the runway. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I know I've had lots of fun doing it. Thank you very much.
The final result, an ethereal diaphanous look featuring entrancing concealing lengths and a finely placed braid, a take on an iconic Twiggy-esque veil. This is an essential session technique to reduce weight.